My name is Taylor SHULTZ. I am from Las Vegas, Nevada, and I moved to LA a couple years ago. So I grew up, went middle school, into high school. It was a lot of fun. Made a lot of friends and a lot of memories. Um, I went to Azusa Pacific University for a little bit. That didn't work out. Tried my hand at community college, wasn't great. I was really just kind of dragging my feet, not really knowing what I want to do with my life. And then just this last summer, after living here for 7-8 years, and rebranding my own heart that this place is home and this is where my family is. My parents said, "All right, we're going back to Las Vegas." And I was really taken off guard. I don't want to leave, but I also don't have the means to stand on my own 2 feet. And that's when all the anxiety really kicked in, and all the really hard-hitting questions. How am I gonna provide for myself? I have no clue what that's like, what it means to be an adult. But I had to figure it out because it's what I wanted. I didn't want to go back and continue this cycle of not knowing, and rather just go out into the world and figure out who I am and where my place is in this world, and what I'm good at, what I'm bad at, who else around me is along in this journey with me. And that's when a lot of my relationships really were tested, but also were reinforced because they were proven. And I can't thank these people enough for all that they did for me and still do. But yeah, it's kind of leading up to where I am now, and I had to make those really tough decisions. Do I want to continue with school and whittle my way down a path and make a life for myself for the future, or live my life now and just be in every moment and figure it out as I go? Personally, I'm not much of a planner, so I definitely very quickly took to the second option, and I was like, all right, I just need to find a job. And I cannot express how stressful that was for me, because I've only ever had summer internships and just doing odds and ends jobs. I have basically a naked resume, and the job I have now, I'm at an escrow company, and but I'm just a receptionist, but it's full-time and it pays really well, and everybody there is really great. But the only reason I got that job is because of who I know, and like I said, that relationship was proven. So this is basically what I eat, at least 5 to 10 meals every week. Just some variation of eggs. It's really the cheapest option for me. And because it's so expensive to live here, my food budget every month is roughly $100, and that works out to what, $3 a day, roughly, for food. And that's it's not even one meal in most places. It's all I can afford. But because I'm working full time, I don't qualify for most food aid programs in Southern California and Los Angeles. So I'm already as thin as I am. I weigh 130 pounds and I'm almost 22. And I'm 6 feet tall, so nutrition doesn't exactly frequent my body anyway. But it's one of the things that I'm learning is
being a young adult without a degree, without like a well-paying job, it's a struggle. It's not easy, and there are days where I'll go, skipping breakfast, skipping lunch, and happen to stop by at a friend's house that happens to have some leftovers, and just live like that for 3-4 days in a row.
Life is increasingly interesting. That's like really like a favorite thing of mine to chew on is like the amount of complexity there is in life is like a recurring I don't even know the word. It's like a recurring excitement for me. Like, I'm always being reminded, like, oh, there's something else to learn. There's something more to develop. Whether that's finding my place in the world or learning someone else's and finding balance and health and growth. Not only for myself, but for other people, and being able to help them, and that always brings me joy, and like whenever I'm feeling exhausted or like feeling sad or even like when I'm just high on life and everything is good, I want nothing more than to find out what's next and to take that next step and develop further, get to that next level. And I feel like that it just makes it that much better. And like I said earlier, I get to do that with people, and I love people. I love my friends and my family, and it just feels so good to expand my world and to help expand theirs, and just kind of find that deeper level of love, that unconditional love with people. And it's just like one of the best things ever.
The learning never stops and the growing never stops, and it's brought on a whole new set of life challenges. Like I was so used to seeing my parents every single day and coming home to a pre-cooked meal, or a fridge full of food, cabinets full of snacks and clean dishes, laundry done, the whole 9 yards. And now I'm figuring out, there's a lot that goes into just living a life and having a home, and it's difficult. I'm learning, because not only is doing all that stuff, taking up a lot of time, and I don't get to do all the things that I used to do, but now I have realized that it's not just all the things that need to get done, but who's around all the time anyway. Like I said, I was used to seeing my parents every single day, and now I see them maybe once a month, and that is just such a stark and deeply shaking change for me. I didn't realize how attached I was to my parents before they left and before I stayed, because I never really appreciated the intimacy and the love that they subconsciously laid on me. And I think that's what I miss the most about them, is just kind of like this just a small voice constantly saying like, hey, you are loved, I'm proud of you, I'm always here for you. And they still are, but it's not the same. They're not literally right here or there for me anymore.
What's a breath, you is all I need. You have been so kind to me. yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God.
So I really have this really awesome group of friends. We get together every Thursday night and have like a little small group Bible study type deal. But we're all still pretty immature as people, so it's basically youth group for grown-ups, where we have like this opening game, and then we go into the back room and like have a little worship session and have a discussion time on a particular topic of faith and a section of the Bible, and just wrestle with each other on what things mean to us and how our faith holds true or is challenged by what we're talking about. And that setting has transformed myself and my faith tremendously over the years. I really can't put into words the amount of spiritual internal transformation that I've gone through because of these guys and because of this closeness, and because of the truth that gets passed around on those Thursday nights. It's really extraordinary. One of those things that you need to be there in order to experience. And I can't thank these guys enough for being there for me to experience with me.
So shout you won't line up, mounts you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. There's no shout you won't light up, mounts you won't climb up, coming after me. No wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. No shadow you won't light up, mountains you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. Deserve it, still you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. I couldn't earn it, I don't deserve it, still you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God.
The impossible question. Where is my life going? What am I going to do with it? What do I want? I mean, bottom line, I just want to be happy, but I don't think that's a struggle that I'm going to I'm gonna have, I'm a very happy person, and I feel like joy comes naturally to me, and optimism is just, a part of me. And but I think the thing that I'm going to want the most is resilience. Always having, something behind me, somebody on my team to pull me out of, whatever bat I'm in, or celebrate with me on whatever victory I've won. I think that's, a very general answer to your question, that, that what do I want, but there's the whole, American dream, 2.5 kids, white picket fence, dog and a cat, whatever, but that answer still has some value with me, and just comfort and what's the word I'm looking for? Familiarity. I enjoy very much, and as adventurous as I am, and as outgoing and ridiculous as I can be, having consistency is very, very important to me, and I just hope that I can find that one day, or make it for myself if need be.